The fashion industry is worth £35 billion a year to the UK economy, and its leaders say they need significant help from government to deal with the impact of the pandemic and with the effects of Brexit. London Fashion Week has been forced online because of the COVID restrictions, and the industry is complaining of additional paperwork and costs having left the EU. Our arts editor, Will Gompertz, explains more.
London Fashion Week 2021, an online-only affair this year, but still an important showcase for Britain's luxury fashion brands. They know how to put on a good show, even in the bad times. Which these certainly are for the UK's multi-billion-pound fashion industry. COVID has dealt it a huge blow. Brexit, they say, is the sucker punch.
This particular fabric is from Biella in the north of Italy. It was to be in my collection. It arrived too late. It got stuck between documentation and Stansted Airport. There's no deal as far as the textile industry is concerned. It is a disaster. I just believe it's going to get worse unless something seriously is done. And the double duty, double VAT, this has to change.
Erdem, the internationally admired London-based luxury fashion brand, is showing its new ballet-inspired autumn-winter collection at London Fashion Week. It's looking great. But business isn't.
It's extraordinary, the kind of thoughtlessness, actually, of what's happening with Brexit. It's resulted in cancelled orders. It's resulted in absolutely increased costs.
If the change is being demanded by everybody in the fashion industry, if they don't materialise, what's the outlook?
One outlook would be to set up a subsidiary business, a company in Europe. The government's making it increasingly difficult to produce it here in the UK, which is such a shame because that accounts for almost 50% of what we do. So it's very sad, actually.
A government spokesperson said, "We are working closely with businesses in the fashion industry to ensure they get the support they need to trade effectively with the EU and seize new opportunities as we strike new trade deals." British fashion designers have a global reputation for their creativity and enterprise, attributes embodied by Priya Ahluwalia, this year's winner of the Queen Elizabeth II Award for British design.
I am optimistic. I've just got to be, I think. I feel like Ahluwalia is more than just a clothing brand. For me, it's like a way that I can tell stories that are authentic about different cultures and my heritage. And also, it's a driver for change in terms of showing better practice on how we can manufacture clothing.
Sustainability, diversity, COVID and Brexit are all big challenges facing the British fashion industry. A global success story that nobody wants to see come apart at the seams. Will Gompertz, BBC News.
That's it from us. Now BBC One, it's time for the news where you are. Have a good night.